Actually, I'm not necessarily confident that facts will triumph over fear and emotion, but I am hopeful that it's a possibility. And I think that what we do as citizens in exercising our democratic freedoms, freedom of expression, freedom of religion and conscience, freedom of association, freedom of assembly, we can make a difference. But there's a terrifying little book called Escape from Freedom, and it was written in 1941 in the middle of the Second World War by a fellow by the name of Erich Fromm, F-R-O-M-M. And he talks about how some people actually don't like freedom, and they have an authoritarian personality, and they love to control and direct and manage other people. And they also, the flip side of that is they like to be controlled and managed and directed. So if you get a large chunk of the population that wants, government to rule their lives and tell them what to do and what to think, then that's very destructive, because freedom fundamentally, and I've said it many times, at the end of the day, freedom really depends on a love for freedom in the hearts and in the minds of citizens. And if that's lacking, it doesn't matter what kind of charter you have. It doesn't matter what's in the charter. It doesn't matter what your constitution says. It doesn't matter whether you have a written or an unwritten constitution. Free society is going to go down the toilet once you get to a point where it's just a small number of people that actually want to live as free and responsible and virtuous adults in a free society. The Supreme Court of Canada, in some of its first freedom of association cases, some of the earlier cases in the late 1980s, where the Supreme Court looked at our Charter, Section 2D, freedom of association, they mentioned that when a foreign power comes in and occupies, one of the first things they do is they kill off freedom of association. Citizens can no longer freely meet with one another. They can't organize. They can't form groups.